Hi, this is Char Rotvold. I'm in the Twin Cities, Minneapolis-St. Paul area, and for my direct learning assignment, I visited the Union Gospel Mission, which is a ministry in downtown St. Paul, Minnesota, our capital. I went there because I have a friend who just started to work there, and he invited me to come up and have a tour, and I'd never been there before, but I've heard quite a bit about the mission and their ministry, so I was really excited to go and visit and learn more about that. So the first building that we went to where I met John was their shelter for women and children, and it's a converted hotel from the 50s. They welcome in women and children who either are homeless or are fleeing an unsafe situation and need a place to stay for as long as they need a place to stay. Mom is not allowed to stay there if she has drugs or alcohol in her system, so they do some blood testing initially and have her stay downstairs if she is not clean. And then obviously she's welcome to stay as long as she's not using. The rooms are nice, they're simple, they're minimalist, but they're warm in the winter and cool in the summer, and they're safe and comfortable, and they have double rooms and single rooms, so if a mom has a number of children, she has a double room and her entire family can stay with her. They have classes that the moms are required to take while they're there. There's a big playroom and a community room downstairs. They have 3 hot meals prepared every day, and they're good. That's a re-ate lunch. And then across the street from that building, there is a building that part of it is a child care center, so moms who are working or who are looking for work can drop off their little ones there and they can be cared for safely during the day while mom is away. If the kids are older and are in school, then they have an arrangement with the local school districts where the kids will be picked up from the mission and bused to their home school. They want to maintain as much stability as they can in the lives of the young ones. Also in that building where they have the child care, they have their job training and preparation place. So that's a sub-ministry there where they have cubicles set up and computers so men and women can sharpen up on their computer skills and really get job ready. And there's a class that you can take, that you have to take before you re-enter the workforce, where they ask you to wear professional attire, and we'll get to that in a sec, and they really expect you to walk in and walk with confidence and speak with confidence, and they simulate a real life job setting and have conversations so that people aren't so intimidated when they enter the workforce or perhaps for the first time. The third building or set of buildings that we visited is the men's shelter, and that's the largest complex by far. A lot of men are at that shelter, and then next to the shelter building itself is a detox building that's also pretty large. So they do have full detox that's staffed for men. And the third building then is full of clothing for men, women, children. They have a lot of professional attire, so job searching and starting work can be done in a professional way with clothing that fits and really is pretty nice. That's all donated. There's a chapel in the men's building, and chapel is required of the men who stay there every single day. So you have to go to chapel. And a number of churches come in and lead chapel. They take turns doing that. Our church has done that a number of times. So the men there are of a wide variety, and some of them are there just because they have to be there. Others are there because they really want to be there. They have chaplains and pastors at both of the residence buildings that are on site. Really, their goal is to start with individuals when they first enter the shelter and start by addressing the situation that led them to be there, getting to the holistic character grid, the social structures, the socioeconomic stuff, drugs, alcohol, whatever it might be that contributed to their finding themselves in this need. They start with that, start where they're at. And then they really want to build into these men and women, change their ways of thinking about themselves. They really get into discipleship and have a goal of ministering to each and every individual that comes through their doors. And then on the other side, they are doing their best to partner with churches and set up mentors and mentoring relationships and safe communities for people to have a place to be, to support them as they leave the shelter. So it's a wonderful ministry, and I was really blessed to be there.